Hello, everybody. All right, Joe?
Welcome to our family Christmas. I'm going to introduce my Uncle Barry,
And
he's going to read Robin Finds Christmas.
and away we go. We start just at the beginning. This was a present to myself and Abby, and it's for Christmas 1984 and forever, and with love from Anne, Auntie Anne, your mum. So just for Abby and me. So Robin Finds Christmas. Right, ready? Shall we go?
Yeah, got it.
Go,
3,
go.
2, 1.
Go. Robin Redbreast had never heard of Christmas until he lost his house. Robin's house was a fir tree in a little wood which bordered a garden, and he had lived in it since leaving the family nest in the spring. When autumn winds blew the leaves away, Robin's fir tree remained green as in summertime, much to the envy of some unlucky birds who were left sitting on bare branches.
I know that feeling.
Yeah, see, get left out.
Unlucky
don't
birds.
you? Yeah, you do.
Dreadful.
Sheer cheek for young Robin to choose the best tree in the wood, they grumbled. Certainly, Robin gave them a very cheeky look as he flew back through the snowflakes to his house one December evening. But his tree had vanished. In its place was a large garden fork was sticking up out of the snow. Robin perched boldly on the fork, hunched his back as robins do, and wondered where his home could be. Then he saw Mrs. Rabbit peeping out of a hole in the bank. He flew down and asked her about it.
Mrs. Rabbit.
She had not seen very much from her burrow,
Just
but,
as
well, rabbits have very long ears, and she had heard some queer goings on.
So have I.
Yeah, this is important, this
It is.
bit, look, because it's 3 pairs of rubber boots were there.
3 pairs of rubber what?
Rubber boots.
Oh, that's it.
Rubber boots, whispered Mrs. Rabbit, rolling her large brown eyes. Big father boots, middle-sized sister boots, and little brother boots, tramping round every tree in the wood, and voices saying one was too big and another too small. But your tree, Master Robin, was just right for Christmas. So they dug it up,
So
and
it's
away they went in a truck.
In a what?
In a truck.
Oh, right. Just checking.
Yeah, 4 wheels.
Right, yeah. Still with.
Right, well, here we go. Robin's breast grew even more red with rage. How dare these rubber boots
I've
dig
had
up
that as
his
well.
tree? What in a rage?
My breast.
Your breast. Oh, what?
Red with rage.
Growing red with rage.
Dreadful.
Well, they were these rubber boots dug up his tree and gave it to Christmas. Being bold as well as cheeky, Robin decided to find this Christmas wherever he might be and deemed his tree back again. Then he flew into a holly bush for the night. It was crowded with a large
that as
family
well.
of sparrows.
Holly was lovely.
Holly,
Yeah.
yeah,
In the bush.
not prickly, just nice.
No, just lovely.
Just nice,
Yeah.
that's all right.
Yeah, she's very kind.
And there was only just room for him. In the morning, he asked them where he could find Christmas. Perhaps you mean Father Christmas, chirped Grandpa Sparrow. They say he flies down chimneys on Christmas Eve and fills the children's stockings with presents. So Robin flew down the chimney to look, but up came a big black puff of smoke and blew him out again, covered in smuts.
I've done that as well.
God, it's a bad life you've had, really, isn't it?
Well, to be honest, it was a tenner. So.
That's all right then. That's good.
Yeah.
Robin had to go and wash in the bird bath. He made the
Yeah, I've done
water
that as well,
very
actually.
dirty. Madam Pigeon arrived and peered at the mess through the red-rimmed spectacles that pigeons wear and scolded Robin for his impudence. She was rather a grand bird who lived in the pigeon coop and liked to go to the town and strut about the marketplace, picking up crumbs and bits of gossip.
Yeah, I've done that as well.
Yes, I like the gossip.
Yeah, homeless in Brighton. It's great.
Oh, is
Yeah,
It's all right.
He's interested. Yeah.
Okay. Robin stuck out his chest to dry his red waistcoat. He told Madam Pigeon pertly that he had been looking for Christmas in a chimney pot. Madam Pigeon was not pleased
Worst place to look.
with this answer. It was a bit warm as well if it's a lie.
I would
isn't
imagine.
it? Yeah.
Ooh,
But
ouch.
she liked to show how much she knew. You should have looked in the shops, she cooed, looking very superior. The windows are full of presents for Christmas.
Checking
So
out
Robin
Primark.
flew into a toy shop,
New
and
look.
there in an ice cavern was surely Christmas himself giving presents to the children. But they said, "Thank you, Santa Claus." Oh, so Robin
Bollocks.
had not yet found Christmas. No, he hadn't found it yet.
That's
No,
what I mean.
there we
Yeah,
go.
Bollocks.
Away
Poor
he
kid.
flew down a quiet country lane with a red postbox at the end, and there was Jenny Wren hiding in the hedge as some children ran up to the post to post their letters. But she was a shy little bird.
Yeah, she's only
Jenny Wren told Robin that lots of letters for Christmas were put in the postbox, so perhaps he lived inside. Robin peered through the slit at the top, but he could not see much.
I've done that as well.
He's getting through the slit inside, right?
Yeah, the pigeons.
Yes. He flicked his tail impatiently, overbalanced and fell in. Oh no.
You've done
There
that
was
as well.
only a pile of big letters inside the postbox, and next moment more came down on top of him. Robin popped out very quickly indeed.
I've done that as well.
Then he saw two budgerigars looking out of a window. One was blue and the other green.
Ooh,
Yeah.
don't like them.
The room in which they sat was very gay with coloured paper chains,
Done
holly,
that as well.
and a big bunch of mistletoe. What, very gay?
Yeah, I've been very
absolutely
gay. Yeah.
Perhaps Christmas lived there. Robin flew in to see. The budgerigars stared at him in surprise. Being a wild bird, Robin was rather clumsy indoors. He knocked the Christmas cards off the mantelpiece, upset some flowers, and got tangled up in the paper chains.
Oh.
The budgerigars said nothing, but one of them tinkled a little bell in their cage. The door opened and in came not Christmas, but the cat.
Oh.
Oh, close, very close, because Robin escaped out of the window and flew down the garden where Tom Tit was having his tea upside down on a bough. You got that bit?
Nothing better than Tom Tit having his tea.
Yes, tiny little bird.
Yeah.
Robin told him about the search for his fir tree. Tom Tit turned a somersault and chirped. Tawny Owl looked very wise. You had better ask him about it. Robin found Tawny Owl dozing in his hole in the church tower. He listened to Robin's story, then he said solemnly, "Look down below, my young friend." There, beneath the tower, was the village covered in snow, with a red mail van hurrying towards it, while a great Yule log was being dragged from
There's
the wood.
never been a red mail van hold.
With them,
Yeah.
what, hurtling towards it?
No,
No, there we go.
not in my lifetime.
And they had holly and mistletoe beside with the Yule log. Oh, they did it. A snowman stood on the village green. Families got out of the bus laden with parcels, and carol singers could be heard. All that is
Carol.
going on down there is a part of Christmas, explained Tawny Owl. Here we go. And so are the letters and presents, the stockings and the gay decorations that you have seen. But you will find the true meaning of Christmas
Rainbows
inside
everywhere.
my old church here, if you will but look. Then Tawny Owl, don't just pop in
You're my
the
uncle.
church.
I'm sorry. It's a bit wrong.
Then Tawny Owl shut his beak with a snap and closed his eyes. Robin flew from the tower and peeped through the open church door.
Yeah.
See, look, they're all there. Look in the little village. Yes,
Show the audience.
I don't know. Can you see that there? Look, they're all in the little village.
Oh.
There we go. See, halfway through again. Inside, all was quiet and still, and candles shone like stars among the red-berried holly and dark spruce which garlanded the scene. Robin fluttered along the aisle, then round a pillar, and what a surprise awaited him! For there stood his very own tree.
No!
He's found it. Yeah, he's found it.
Oh!
The same, and yet
I'm
how
feeling a bit warm now.
changed. It's changed though.
Oh.
Now it glittered with tinsel, coloured lights and fruits hung from the branches with gifts in gay wrappings, and on top shone
like
a
gay
silver star.
She's a...
And a silver star on the top.
Oh.
There. Robin flew round, admiring it from all sides, and was more eager than ever to find Christmas, who had made his tree so beautiful.
Oh.
But he was no longer cross that his house had been taken from him. He had never seen a Christmas tree before, but somehow Robin felt proud
Of his mighty bush.
that his tree, his bush,
Oh.
mighty tree, yeah, have been chosen from all the others in the wood. See,
Oh.
happy bits, yes. I'm glad Christmas has it, he sang. Then something new caught his eye, so he darted under an archway to see. It was a stable scene set with small china figures. There was a cow, a donkey and a sheep, while a mother knelt by the manger looking at a tiny baby
And she reckoned she was the virgin.
who lay there, and that's what they said, didn't they? They did.
That's what I tell everyone.
And
Don't
three
believe me.
simple shepherds gazed in wonder at the lovely child, the miracle child. Yes.
Yeah.
The youngest had brought his pet lamb for the baby. The middle-aged shepherd offered a basket of fruit, and the oldest played a pipe for him. But being only china, no tune came from it. Robin did not know that the scene was to remind us of the Christ child with Mary and Joseph in the stable at Bethlehem.
And it
But
was
he
lovely.
felt sorry for the poor old shepherd blowing his silent pipe, so he hopped down and sang a
done that as
little
well.
song for the babe in the manger. Oh,
Nothing worse than blowing your silent pipe.
yes. See, so Robin livened it up for him. It was
Yeah.
really nice.
Good old Robin.
As it ended, there was a movement among the leaves which framed the stable, and out came a sleek little mouse. She told Robin that she was the church mouse and lived there very simply on a diet of hassocks and hymn books, except at Harvest Festival, when the church was filled with fruit, flowers and vegetables.
And then she ate a lot and had diarrhea.
She did, and she stocked some up though. She saved
probably,
some
yeah.
as well, yes. To put it in the cupboard for the rest of the year. She's got a little cupboard there, you
No,
see.
she just said that.
No.
I would.
Well, she'd get a bit fat, I think. Church Mouse explained that the stable scene was called a crib and helped to show the true meaning of Christmas, the birthday of Jesus. Then Robin heard the wonderful story in the words of the Bible, which is the best way of hearing it. For living in a church, the mouse had listened many times and knew it all by heart. As she ended her story, footsteps were heard in the churchyard. The bell ringers were coming to ring the bells for Christmas. So Robin thanked the church mouse and said goodbye. Before he reached the door, a sudden gust of wind blew it shut. Then the handle rattled, but the bell ringers were locked out. They could be heard asking each other for the key, but the key was hanging in the vestry. The mouse hurried off with Robin to fetch it, otherwise the bells would not ring for Christmas. Robin pushed the key off its hook with beak and claws. Down it fell, knocking the mouse into an empty water can.
No!
Oh, thank God there was nothing in it.
It's got screwed up again.
Well, he'd need it, I think.
Oh, yeah, that'd work.
Meanwhile, the bell ringers were searching through their pockets for the key. There were lots of pockets and many things in them, so it took a long time. The church mouse crawled out of the water can and they dragged the key up to an old mouse hole. It was the entrance to the mouse's secret passage and the shortest way back. The path was dark and twisty, and it was rather difficult to get the key round the corners, but soon there was a gleam of light ahead. Next moment they were out of the passage, and Mouse, Robin and Key rumbled down 3 stone steps and landed on the floor of the church. Off they started down the aisle to the door. Robin hopped and pulled and fluttered. The key clanked over the stone paving and the mouse pushed behind. It seemed a long way and the key was heavy, but they dared not stop. At last the door was reached. As the doorstep was worn away, there was just room to push the key underneath at the bell ringer's feet. But nobody looked down. Nobody saw the key.
Bloody
my God.
hell!
The mouse poked her nose under the door and squeaked. "Your boots be squeaking, Grandpa," said the youngest bell ringer to the oldest. Then Robin sang his loudest song through the keyhole. "And your waistcoat buttons be singing," said the oldest bell ringer to the youngest. Musical buttons indeed.
They're actually called campanologists.
Oh, that's what bell ringers they are, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well, I
So
hope they
yeah.
get in, otherwise they're not going to ring for
Otherwise,
Christmas.
the camp of Christmas
Right.
would be lost.
And then the book itself, eh? So we've
Yeah.
got to pray.
So
Pray,
camp-
everybody pray they get in.
Pray for the campanologists.
So,
Thank you.
yes, musical buttons, indeed, they said. They both looked down at that and saw the key. Next moment, it was turning in the lock. The door opened with a creak, and with a quick goodbye, Robin flew out. He reached the holly bush as the bell started to ring gaily.
Nothing better than reaching the bush gaily.
Oh, exactly. He got there. He was dead happy.
Happy. Yeah, I'm happy.
Yes. On Christmas morning, Robin woke early as the bells rang out again. He peeped through windows and saw all the fun, presents
Pervert.
being opened, tables laden with good things. But where are we? Open, yes, things in rooms. Gay with Holly. Gay with Holly.
Still gay.
Oh, it's still gay, yeah. And Christmas trees as well, but none so beautiful as his tree in the church. Now crowded with people singing the old carols. I'm not
Nothing
gonna sing.
beats a
I'm
bush.
not going to sing. Happy Christmas, sang Robin too, as he joined the other birds at the bird table and enjoyed the feast left ready for them. And when bedtime came, Robin went to sleep, glad to know that he had found Christmas at last. When Christmas was over, Robin got his tree back again, for it was planted in a corner of the churchyard. He's lived in it ever since.
Oh,
And you may see him bringing a tidbit from the bird table every day for
Done that
Church
as well.
Mouse, so that she need not nibble the hymn books and hassocks anymore. Your young birds found shelter among the thick green branches of Robin's house, and at Christmas time he tells them the story of the babe in the manger and of Mary his mother and Joseph with the animals in the stable at Bethlehem. Then they too sang a greeting to Jesus on his birthday, perhaps repeating in their own sweet music the message the angels sang so long ago. Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace, goodwill toward men. And there we have it. The end.